Good morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy. Today I'll be giving you a prediction reading for the 4th of Feb. Holy dooly, guys. Well, Clown Show 2.0. There are no words, are there, guys? Sometimes it does leave us all a little speechless because there's just so much going on. Even I was sitting there this morning, guys, and I was just thinking to myself, and I'm sure you guys are too, what the hell? It's like someone has picked up the world in a big tornado, swung it all around, and just plonked it back down on the ground. That's how everything feels to me. There's just too much going on, guys, even probably for us to sort out. And we're the BS detectors who usually sort of have a bit of a clue of what's going on. But I tell you what, this is getting mighty confusing now. We did say there was a lot more to the old iceberg. We use the iceberg analogy here if you are new. To do with the Great Reset, there was going to be a lot more underneath. But now everything seems to be getting a bit jumbled up, guys. First off, welcome if you are new to my channel. Please consider subscribing, hit those like buttons as well, guys. Helps me heaps. And please comment down below. We chat to each other. We let each other know what's going on around the world because it's very important, as we do not see what's, pretty much happening. The truth doesn't really get sort of shown to us on mainstream media. So it's important that we sort of do try to figure things out our own way. So this is where we're at, guys. The chaos begins. It's chaos. It is chaos. I don't even know what to think, guys. I was thinking about, we've got the Great Reset and we've got everything else kind of going on. Like, there's a lot going on. It's just, anyway, we'll try to get some clarity in the next few days, guys, because I think you would all agree that, it's like there's just debris all over the place. That after the tornadoes dropped everything. That's what it feels like to me. Everything's in utter chaos, confusion. Imagine how the people waking up feel, guys. I keep thinking about that. We knew this was coming. We saw it coming. We talked about it here at length. We knew the protests, the stand-ups. There's a lot of things we saw coming. But these people must be just going in, like, what the hell? Can you imagine the bug eyes this year? A little bit of admin, guys. Oh, my gosh, it's so hot here, guys. We're getting 35 degrees here today. I'll have to have the air conditioning on all day today, I think. I've just opened the windows for a little bit, but it's starting to get hot. Very hot. A little bit of admin, guys, first off. Cheers, everyone. I have got my cup of tea. And, of course, I've still got my lovely chesty cough, so bear with me if I have a coughing fit. I think it's because I'm talking. It just starts to trigger off. I don't even know what goes on. Most of you have had that virus, the mystery virus, probably JN1 variant. But anyway, let's get straight into the admin. Sad news, because we've been talking so much about Rocky Balboa movies, and you know how we were talking about the spiritual the spiritual growth, really, and doing our master's degree at the top of the stairs, like sort of Rocky and punching through spiritually. Apollo Creed died from the Rocky movies. That's so sad. So I just wanted to mention that because I know I've got a lot of you that really love the Rocky movies, and the Creed series is really good too. I actually think they interlink the stories very well. So that's a bit of sad news, guys. The other thing, of course, we've got to continue talking about, oh gosh, it's so hot, is the French farmers. Still going. It's bloody brilliant. All these farmers, we've got them in Ireland, Belgium, Brussels, everywhere. I'm guessing, just saying, probably UK. Remember, I did tell you to stock up on a few fruit and veggies, guys. Well, I reckon that's going to happen in the UK. But anyway, across Europe, it's all go. And they were talking, I think it was Russell Brand. If you want to go check out his video about these farmer protests, he's just such a classic, isn't he? We were talking about him yesterday, how they came after him. Of course they did, to try and shut him down because he's got that many viewers. But they were using, I didn't realise it, they were actually spying on a lot of these farmers with using drones. Oh, it was already starting, the control. See the control. And they were also trying to control the amount of water that they were using. So they were putting real tight restrictions on these farmers. So, not only is it probably about taxes and different things like that, and obviously it's about emissions and all this kind of nonsense garbage that we know, for the climate, of course it is. If you listen to Greta Thunberg, she'll tell you all about it. And they're even building these French farmers because they're still blocking the roads over there. It's so brilliant. I love seeing these pictures. They're building hay towers and the hay goes right up like a big building. It's brilliant. Go check out some of the videos, guys. You'll just lose it. It's just like, it's just the best. I love seeing people stand up. I know you guys are on board with it too. We all love it, don't we? The other thing, of course, which we can't look away from. No one can look away from it, of course, is all the war talk. Oh, yes, I did say that Putin might be back this year. Well, yes, everyone's going to war with Russia or Xi, or we're all going to war with someone, apparently, and they will not shut up and let go of this conscription thing. Can you imagine, seriously, the fear that is bringing in people? Every time I hear it, I just think, oh my God. I just go from the word conscription straight to fear. I don't go to fear. I think of the fear that's going to be rising up in people. It's just ridiculous. It's just, to me, it's just like they're using a different tool, isn't it? We had the jab wheel fear for a few years. And now they're shifting into the, well, you think about war, and of course they keep talking about, oh, that's my blind cat Charlie doing her echolocation, guys. Sorry. She's very loud. She's fine. She's not in pain or agony or anything. She's just trying to find her way around the house because she's fully blind and very deaf, so she's extra loud. But she's still really healthy and loving, and as you could see in the video yesterday. So it's all war. I keep getting constantly in my mind, every time I see something about all this war conscription talk, I get those songs. I have to share them because I get them all the time. I keep getting that. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. I mean, that is the truth. It's good for nothing. It just destroys people's lives, destroys cities. It's nothing but mass destruction. That's what it is. And I also get that, and for you in the UK, because you're getting a lot of this talk about war and conscription. And look, Ireland's farmers have stood up, so we know it's going to happen. It's inevitable that people will follow suit. And I'm getting that song by Bronski Beat, No More War. That is such a beautiful song. No more war, please, no more destruction, no innocent lives. Go play that song today. It's a very significant song. It's particularly for you guys in the UK. Bronski Beat were they English? I think they were. I'd say they'd be Londoners, weren't they? I don't know. I think they were. I love Bronski Beat. Had all their albums. They were so cool. But I am getting that song of theirs, No More War. Go play it. It's a really beautiful song. Had an amazing voice, Jimmy Somerville, didn't he? So basically, there's mass confusion going on globally with everything. So personally, I feel like the people waking up, their crime investigation board just got more complicated. I hate to say it. We knew they were starting to solve all their, we call it the crime investigation board, when people are trying to figure out what's going on in the world and, who's related to who and why is this person bringing in, I don't even know. There's that much going on. I can't even think, guys, because my mind's a bit of a mush at the moment too, guys, because it's very hard. And I know you guys will be finding this too. Even for us as awake people who are, well, apparently now doing our spiritual master's degree, which continues till the day we die, mind you, we're in a whole different level now. And to us, this even looks chaotic. So this is where we get tested a lot of trying to figure a lot of this out as well. But it's showing us, see, we're different. We're not the people waking up who are doing their crime investigation board and working out how Bill Gates is connected to the who and why is the WEF making all our decisions now, these unelected bureaucrats, they're working that out. They're still working that out. But we're seeing things now very differently. We're being shown, the guides are showing us in a filing cabinet we're becoming, I guess you could say we're a little bit like, is it Mulder out of the X-Files? What? Oh God, there's an image. I'm getting that. Yeah, do you remember the X-Files? That was such a great show, wasn't it? Oh, ahead of its time, I'm guessing. But we always get seeds planted in a lot of shows and movies, as we all talk about here. But we're doing our filing. It's like we're Mulder and what was the other guy? What was the girl's name? Oh, can't think of it. Was that her name? Whose names was it? Oh, I've gone blank. Anyway, you know the X-Files show. Well, we're like putting things in files now. And this is our thought processes, guys. We're very methodical and organised now, except at the moment because Clown Show 2.0 has just come with such, I don't even know, force, that we're having to quickly put everything into a filing cabinet system because we're getting confused as well. I don't think you could disagree with that, guys. I'm very confused about all this. We've got all the war. We've got the WEF having their Davos meetings. We know the reset's still hovering in the background. There's so much going on. To the point that we don't really know what's going on. Does that make sense? That's why I think a lot of Clown Show 2.0 at the moment, we're putting it into our filing cabinets and our filing systems because we're trying to sort it out. It's like we're breaking all the information down that we're receiving at the moment, guys, because it's too much. It's too much. It's saying it's too much, even for us. I told you this year was going to be quite eye-opening, and what was the word? I can't remember what the word I used. Well, shocking, really. So we're breaking it down into smaller files in order to make sense of it. And this is just in our mind. This is the filing system of our mind. So we have to be very, very careful and diligent this year that we don't get overloaded, guys. It's going to be really crucial, more than ever, to do the things that give us clarity. You know, we always talk about the spiritual decluttering here, decluttering our houses, decluttering our lives, keeping any clutter out of our lives so we can think really clearly. Well, this is important because we've got a lot of information to process, but we've also got a lot of thoughts and sort of, or probably feelings swirling around in our minds, which can also affect our body, which we're very aware of the link between mind and body, how these things can affect us. So there's a lot going on. Things can trigger in a lot of people waking up as well as us. We're not immune from being affected by the things that are going on. You know, things will still affect us, but we now have the tools because we've grown and we've evolved and we've become, you know, I always talk about the crystal glasses. We see things very differently with a lot more clarity. We have the tools now and the knowledge to navigate things better. So we have to keep doing that, guys. It's like doing, what do you call it? Well, it's like doing affirmations. It's like doing affirmations. I keep getting visuals of Louise L. Hay. A lot of you know Louise L. Hay. And she talks about, you know, just repeating things, saying, you know, I am a beautiful person, or I am a strong being. I am able to navigate this. It's this affirmation. We have to keep confirming to ourselves, reassuring ourselves, and, well, it's saying strengthening ourselves, like the Rocky on the stairs, Rocky from the Rocky movies. You know, that we're gonna be fine. We're punching through. There's not much we can't navigate, guys. The BS detector, Braveheart, biker, freedom fighter, maverick, rebels. There's not much BS detectors, not forgetting. We can't navigate now, but we've just got to make sure we keep the clarity and don't get jumbled up in the chaos. So we have to keep doing the filing system, breaking things down into, smaller files is what I'm getting, because it is we know the year's only just kicked off. We're only in February, and this is going to get even more chaotic yet because we've got, also you think about it, we're moving to a vibrational frequency. The earth is shifting. So that changes the way everybody feels. We know that because we've emerged from the caterpillar into the butterfly. We know it changes how you feel. You're not constricted living in this cocoon anymore. Your whole world opens up. So people are changing because of a lot of these protests too. You know, we've got Germany and that big bell ringing the other day, like, wake up the rest of the world with this great vibrational frequency. Well, that's what's happening. So we're going to feel the ripple effects of all these things as well, guys. Like I said, we're not immune from these things. We're still sensitives, empaths, intuitives. We're going to sense and feel these they're big, massive changes. And also, not just that, we're surrounded by the chaos. So somehow we've got to find calm in the chaos. Somehow. Which we will. We're very good at doing that. We're quite well practiced at it now. But it's something that we have to keep working at. You can't just stop. All right. Let's see what else we got. I'm getting the message from the guy. Tomorrow is coming, so be ready for it. Ooh, that's interesting, isn't it? So that means there's more to come. There's a lot more coming, guys. And I don't just think it means tomorrow. I think it means every day the tomorrow is going to bring something new this year. It's not going to be boring, and it's going to come with haste. Tomorrow's a new day. Be ready for it. All right, be ready for it. Hang on. And they're saying just your stability. It's just about your stability. You know, it's like here comes another wave. Are you stable? Are you in your stable position? Have you got your good center of gravity? You know, where are you at in your head, your body? Like line up your chakra points, you know. Connect with nature. Keep earthing yourself. Listening to music's another way here that a lot of us really calm our mind, clear our thoughts, takes you back to a feeling place or a great memory sometimes. We got that thing about colour yesterday. How magical was that? The colour has frequency and vibration. So true. The more I thought about that as the day went on yesterday, I thought it's just so true. You know, look at a beautiful swimming pool. It's beautiful and blue and shimmering in the sunshine with the top of the water. And I mean, it's so inviting, isn't it, on a hot day? Blue makes you feel cool. Like, just an example. So it does send out a vibration colour. It's very interesting, I thought, that what we got from my Be Here Now book yesterday. All right, let's keep going. They're showing me, this is interesting, they're showing me tribal spears, like a native throwing a spear, but it's at 10 Downing Street. It's at Sushi's doorstep. Very interesting. This could be, I'm just getting the natives, like the indigenous. I'm just seeing this. And it's not a good omen, is what I'm getting. Sushi's kind of feeling trapped in 10 Downing Street. It's like people, well, they're not literally, they are heckling him and everything. I said that's going to increase. But I'm just getting this spear coming down in front of 10 Downing Street door. And it's coming with a real hatred energy. It's also, to me, the significance of the spear coming down is people taking their land back. And people taking, or we know that's been happening here in Australia, but I'm getting people taking their lives back as well. The significance of it is people trying to get their UK back, their England back, their London back, their Wales, their Ireland and Scotland, isn't it? I'm just getting this, the spears coming down in front of 10 Downing Street. And you think of a spear, if a spear was to land near you, it's a bit of a warning sign. I'm just getting this image. It might happen. You never know on this channel. My videos are for entertainment purposes, guys, as well. So take from them what you choose. Some things we get correct. Some things can change, as we know. I can only give you the information that comes through on the day. But if you think about a spear, it's a bit of a warning sign to me that your life could be in danger. I'm not saying his life's in danger. It could be his position of power is in danger. You know, it's not like you've been hit by the spear and you're laying dead on the ground, but it's just a warning sign. I'm getting this for Sushi. He's going to get a warning sign I'm just getting a lot of unrest. We know we're still dealing with... See, what you got to remember, guys, is everyone's waking up at a different pace. Everyone's waking up at different times. Some are slower than others, like the snail getting along. But you've still got your lagging beast modes, Karens, anger, etc. that's bubbling up in people and has to be vented out. So he could be dealing with a lot of angry protesters as well. I am getting that. Something's got to give in the UK. It has to. I'm just getting that. It'll be the farmers. I don't even doubt it. Your farmers will rise up for sure. Let's see what else we get. Well, the guides are using the analogy now. It's so stupid, isn't it? They're using the analogy of landing on the moon because, as we know here, we've been talking about a lot of the moon landings. You know, what's the original moon landing? Did it really happen? So many questions, guys, haven't we? But then we've got the Indian moon landing circus show. Then we got the Japanese moon landing that no one even talks about. Well, now I'm getting like Australia's like the moon landing. We're trying to be really on the map as well. Oh, surely not. Oh, God. Can you imagine if that happened? Oh. And we had to... Imagine if we saw that visual of like the Australia with the cellophane rocket ship landing, the cardboard preschool cutout rocket ship. But I don't think that's what the guides are meaning. I think they're meaning like Australia's just getting so stupid now that they're just looking as silly as some of these other countries with their stupid moon landings. I think that's more what I'm getting here. We know Elbo's just... Oh, he's having an epic fail and he's heading down the toilet, basically, over here. Let me see what else I get. Hang on. Oh, I can't believe it. They're saying Australians have had enough. They've had a gutful. And I'm getting down here. There's something around this. We know about the plant-based, well, they're not plant-based, lab-based foods they're trying to introduce. I keep putting them on my Facebook page, guys. I keep taking photos of them when I go to the supermarket. Go check out my Facebook page, Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic Life Coach, if you want to have a look at the pics. Ugh, the ingredients are terrible. Read the ingredients on the packets. Oh, terrible, guys. There's something about the meat industries here in Australia. They're going to start targeting the meat industries, which will obviously rise up the farmers, you would think, one would hope. Actually, they were saying how in France and that the suicides, I was telling you about that, 2 guys trying to work on the farmers' suicides here yesterday and getting them to talk. Well, apparently in France, zillions of them. And I know that happened in Netherlands too. Actually, I haven't forgotten. I think it was Liliana. You were telling me ages ago about the suicides in France. One of you, someone was... not France, Netherlands. Sorry, guys, I get muddled up. There's so much going on. Netherlands farmers. Well, this is a huge issue here in Australia too. But now they're sort of coming after the meat industries, I feel, here. And it might not be straight away, but I do feel it's coming. They're trying to eliminate the meat out of the diets here in Australia. It's strange what's going on, isn't it? It just moves around the world, like what's happening here or happened there. Like, this is the thing that I always question, guys, that how are people not seeing that? How are people not seeing that this is a global agenda that seems to be getting rolled out everywhere? Like, it's not just one country doing this. You would have to realise, hang on, this is all a bit sus. Well, they actually are starting to realise that now. Thank God, a lot of people waking up this year. So I'm getting that for Australia. They're working on the, but of course it's all to save the planet. Remember, you've got to eliminate meat from your diet to save the planet because of their, it's idiotness. Cow burps and cow farts. Oh, look, honestly, I can't even believe this shit. I can't. My hubby was telling me, where was it? He told me the other day somewhere, because we deal with heaps of farmers and stuff like that. And he said they have inspectors or someone's already been coming around measuring stuff. Like, just idiotness. Farmers must look at them like they've got 3 heads, anyone that turns up to measure their carbon emissions. I'm pretty sure it was a carbon emission. It was something idiotic. So we know there's movement in Australia. Oh, it's just completely mad. I can't even believe the world we're living in. All right, let's see if there's anything else, guys. Oh, did I tell you up in North Queensland, guys? I've been telling you about them getting those cyclones and they're having flooding. And they got flooded last year. A lot of these people in Townsville, I think it was Rockhampton too, they got flooded. Then they got flooded again the other week. Well, oh, guess what? Another cyclone arriving on their doorstep. Imagine that. Third time. Half these people had renovated their houses in between and got wiped out again the other week. And now the threat of another cyclone. I'm sorry, this is not feeling normal. I don't even know what's going on. I know we're all very conscious of the geoengineering, weather manipulation, aren't we, guys? There's some strange stuff going on globally. There really is. Okay. Oh, who was it? One of you would tell me. I've got a few of you that live in China, which is Canada here, if you're new. China is rising. There's movement in China. You guys were telling me maybe the truck farmers, not farmers, might be heading, the trucks, might be heading to the Mexican border. So there is movement, guys, because one of you told me that. But I am seeing, you might have farmer protests too. It might not be straight away. It might be further down the track. See, I said yesterday, people are trying to get their courage up. It's not easy with Trudeau because he stomps everybody out so harshly. His measures are so cruel. And it takes a lot of courage to fight that. I mean, you look at that enormous trucker movement. That was massive. And he still managed to just stomp everyone out. Well, he didn't win though. He didn't have a win because you guys woke the rest of the world up. That was the win. That was awesome. So good. That was the win that you had to have, is let the rest of the world know what BS was going on because Trudeau came out too hard and woke the rest of the world up. God, I loved it. It was so brilliant, wasn't it? All right, hang on. See if there's anything else, then we'll pull some cards. Oh, Biden's just losing voters by the day. He's just going down in popularity. You guys were sharing with me that he was going to stop the Texas guy from closing the border down. But every single thing Biden does loses him votes. I feel like he's really dying in popularity. And remember the figures they give us, guys, on these polls or whatever. They're not always true. Fingers that the voting isn't rigged beyond, like it was maybe a few years ago. Just saying, it would be great to actually see Trump get in, to be quite honest. You guys need some respite over there. And now Biden's just gone to war and he's blowing everybody up. It's almost, to me, it almost feels like, I don't know who's making the decisions. Is it Obama? We don't know. Probably a few puppet masters behind there. But it's like he knows he's running out of time as president now, so he's just going to bomb everything and have his little bit of like he's playing some war game. It's just complete mad. I don't even understand the world and what's going on, guys. I tell you, let me know down below how you guys are feeling at the moment, because it is feeling like utter chaos, and I think we do need to work on our filing cabinet, and probably a locked filing cabinet so we can lock things away. So when our thoughts aren't on them, we're just enjoying our life over here in Terra Bella. And when we do need to do a little bit of research and work things out, we can just get out one file at a time instead of 10,000 pieces of information that seem to be just being poured on top of everyone, showing me just papers being thrown on top of people, like computer paper just being thrown on top of people, including us. Oh dear, maybe we get the old shredder out so we can shred all the paper and just get rid of all the information. That might do it. We'll shred a few things. We could shred a few people. That's another way of getting rid of people out of your head, isn't it? Not only put them in the freezer and burn them in the fire and all that, you could shred them through your shredder, paper shredder. What an awesome idea. All right, how about we pull some cards, guys? First off, I'm going to pull a happiness card. We need a bit of happiness in our lives in this. Oh my God, I don't even know what it is, guys. It's just completely stupid, isn't it? The world we live in is, well, entertaining, I guess. We're getting plenty of laughs still out of it. But it's kind of like we need more laughs, don't we? Because everything's a little serious at the moment with all this war conscription. I noticed the old, well, not really, the virus is still going around, as we all know, because we've all had it. It certainly got everybody's mind off the immortal CV virus for a little bit anyway. We don't have to talk about that, which is a nice relief, isn't it, guys? We're getting the hint. Communicate. Share your wants and needs. And that's saying out loud, but not just out loud. That's through your telepathy, your frequency, your vibration, what we're emitting. Share your wants out loud and your needs. Well, we do. We want, for example, people to wake up. We want people to know the truth. And we also want clarity too about what's going on, because this is a little confusing even for us guys, isn't it? Okay, share your wants, needs. So I guess we could put out perhaps that we want more confirmation of what's actually going on. And we want more clarity. There's nothing wrong with asking for that, guys. Because it bloody is, I tell you what, hell of a confusing time. Let's pull an affirmation. These are healing cards, guys. We all need a bit of healing. It's something that's a constant in our lives, isn't it, guys? Take the time to slow down, relax, meditate, and contemplate the wonders within. You will discover an inner calm and balance that previously eluded you. And what that card's saying to me is you have to find that calm yourself. It's not out there somewhere. It's in here. We have to really practice finding calm in the chaos this year. It's crucial. I am loving this book, Be Here Now. If anyone's interested, I'll leave the name there. I could hardly say it, but you could screenshot it, I guess. Sorry, guys, just have some tea. Let's see what we get. Speechless. That's pretty much how it is this year. We're pretty speechless. At Clown Show 2.0, we've still got a beautiful picture. And I guess what they're saying is, you know how when you sit and watch a sunset or a sunrise, it's a time to be very silent. Like, it is funny, isn't it? No one talks a lot when there's a sunrise or sunset. People just really enjoy the moment because it's very brief, I guess, too. It only lasts, a few minutes sometimes. I'm just going to read a little bit of this. There are truly spellbinding places on earth, places so unbelievably sublime that they stir our spirits to tears of gratitude and wonder. Our resplendent earth, the place we are so privileged to call home, brims with sensory delights through which we may commune with the awe-inspiring, potent energy of life, of creation, and higher love. Breathtaking landscapes can render us speechless. There are quite simply no words for them. Indeed, profound silent contemplation seems only appropriate in such contexts. Places in which speech seems inadequate, ever irreverent, in her exquisite piece of nature writing, The Living Mountain. The Living Mountain. Nan Sherpert writes of reverently experiencing nature and sharing its exquisiteness in company. The perfect hill companion, she writes, is the one whose identity is for the time being merged in that of the mountains, as you feel your own to be. Then such speech as arises is part of a common life and cannot be alien. To make conversation, however, is ruinous. To speak may be superfluous. Watch sunrises and sunsets colour the sky. Notice shorelines curve and zigzag, creating wonderful patterns and shifting tides. See the sun dance over undulating hills and listen as the wind tickles long grasses. Watch the earth play in a symphony of quiet order and perfection, humbling surrendering yourself into the spellbinding energy of sublimity. In such moments of bliss beyond words, writes Shepherd, to listen is better than to speak. Absolutely right. And see, that's what we're starting to do now, guys, isn't it? When with people waking up and that, we're learning to be better listeners. I'm going to leave a video over here about listening and how important it is. But this is a time, and that's the message I'm getting from the guys, we need to really listen. When people are starting to wake up and they're starting to talk to you and connect to you, just listen. Less is more. It always works better. And they'll start purging and getting things out. We don't need to interject anymore and let them know what's happening because people are finding it out for themselves. Oh, that's really good. And, we can enjoy our own silence as well, and, maybe sit and watch a sunset or a sunrise, and I think you'll experience that feeling, isn't it? You don't need to speak because the beauty around you says it all, doesn't it? It's absolutely beautiful. I love that. All right, I'll see if there's one more thing to finish. Hang on. Oh, they're giving me that Sting song. Sting? Yeah, that's his name, isn't it? Fields of Glory. Fields of Glory. I'm getting that Fields of Glory. 'Cause we ride through fields of glory. That's a beautiful song, that. It just reminds me of the long grasses, of someone running their fingers along the long grasses. I tell you what, we've had long grasses here. Everyone's had the worst hay fever. Just with all the rain, all the grasses have gone crazy. People have been buying Zyrtec by the ton. It's just crazy. So I'm getting that song by Sting, Fields of Glory. Hang on. Oh, I'm getting this song. Who sings it? I'm not sure who sings it. Emotions taking me over. Tied up in sorrow, lost in my soul. And if you don't come back, come on to me, darling. Oh, it's Bee Gees, isn't it? There'll be nobody left in this world. Is it Bee Gees with Donna Summer? Hold me tight. Nobody left in this world to sing goodnight. So there's this big overloading of emotions. I'm sure it's Barry Gibb, Donna Summer, or the Bee Gees, and emotions. Anyway, emotions taking me over. It's going to be a lot of emotions in people this year. We know there is, because they've got to finally face all their buried emotions. But we get affected by these things too, guys. So we're going to feel a lot of emotions as well this year. All right, hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting this song by Madonna. Borderline. Borderline, and I'm gonna lose my mind, 'cause I keep on pushing my love over the borderline. Meaning, we're at the borderline now. Everyone's starting to wake up. I guess you could relate it to the Mexican-American border, but people are crossing over now. They're going through their awakening process. We're at the borderline. Heaps of people are coming to the borderline to cross over into their awakening process. Their spiritual growth, their path is opening up. So I'm going to leave you with that song, Borderline. Let's go play that today. Interesting. Borderline. Interesting. All right, we're at the crossover, guys. All right, take care. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Don't forget like buttons. Please comment. I love hearing from you guys. It's so awesome. Let me know how you guys are feeling about all the total chaos of the Clown Show 2.0. It is a little overwhelming. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. That would be great. I love having you here. All right, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.